One of my American friends said that she has to work 2 jobs to make ends meet. I was very surprised. This is not the America I had imagined. So I did some research and found that this is not an isolated case. It is a flaw of the capitalist system. In this video, I want to talk about why socialism is better than capitalism. If you want to argue with me, please watch the entire video first. In China, there is a rule that officials cannot engage in business, and businessmen cannot hold political office. This is a lesson learned from China's 5,000 years of history. If officials were allowed to engage in business, it would be very difficult to prevent people from using their power to amass large amounts of money. Just a few days ago, Trump's friends made billions of dollars through tariff policies. This kind of situation would never happen in China. Secondly, the cost of living in China is very low. I saw my American friend say that she spent $2,000 in a hospital in just 15 minutes, while my annual food expenses don't even reach $2,000. I remember when I was an undergraduate and had 2 wisdom teeth extracted, it cost me less than $100. Finally, poor people in China can also become civil servants. The civil service system in China is very competitive. You cannot buy a government position with money. You have to pass exams and background checks. So, civil servants are usually intelligent and capable people. If you want to become a civil servant, education is very important. In China, all prestigious universities are public and funded by the government, so tuition fees are very low. The average annual expense for an ordinary person is around $2,000. If you really cannot afford it, the government will provide various kinds of financial aid to poor students to ensure that they can complete their university education. My American friend said that university fees in the US are very high, around $40,000 a year, which is a huge sum for Chinese people. I don't deny that capitalism is beneficial for the capitalists and the rich, but I care more about ordinary people. The working class and the middle class make up 80% of the entire society. These are the people who are the main driving force for social development. If your income cannot cover your living expenses, then there is something wrong with the social system. I still think that the US is the strongest country in the world in terms of comprehensive national power, but it is not a suitable country for ordinary people to live in. If I have said anything wrong, I am open to your arguments. See you next time.